Good afternoon, good evening, good night to everyone on YouTube, wherever you are in this beautiful entire world, galaxy, universe. Hello, and thank you to all that has been keeping it jiggy with me. I appreciate you all for not unsubscribing. Maybe you forgot about me, I don't know, but this is your girl Nakas, and I am just thanking you all for subscribing, for watching, for listening, for resonating. I appreciate you all. I'm going to try not to make this video too long because I've been realizing that I have a problem paying attention to videos. And I find people, like their voice is annoying, they're eating, they're clapping their mouths, they're chewing gum. I hate to see people laying down in bed, like grown ass people laying down in bed like they're sick with the bonnets on. Like it's, yo. So I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. I'm not really sure what's gonna come out of my mouth, but I'm just bored in the house in the house. Anyways, so much things that I want to say. I don't know where to start. Maybe I'll start with a joke that fuck me. Fuck me. Man, I'm like I'm always putting my foot in my fucking mouth. I'm always putting my fucking foot in my mouth. So today I'm at the store and see a man, and usually I get excited when I see black people. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. And especially if the person's a Jamaican, it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my motherfucking gosh. So see this man and he's making eye contact with me, and I'm trying to like look up in the ceiling, look on the floor, look. So he's like well watching me in my eyes. So hi. He's like, oh, yeah, Jamaican. I'm like, no. I'm like, you know, no, whatever. I'm like, the people I come from. And he's like, you can't tell, man. You can't tell what. Or whatever, something, that thing. I'm like, oh, it's nice to see another Jamaican. Anyways, go through, pay for my stuff now. So him and this lady are sitting on the front bench. And miss, if by coincidence, and there's no such thing as coincidences, everything happens in divine order. Miss, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just telling everybody how I put my foot in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, because I told you that I apologize to you. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm hearing the man cuss some bumper clot and it sounds sweet. Like the Jamaican that he was cussing, it sounds like music to my ears. Sound like music to my ears. So when I hear the Jamaican. Anyways, so I'm there and I'm like, I'm paying for this, but like when you're in the store, like the music is playing and the cashiers and everybody's talking or whatever. So I'm leaving this. So I pack up my stuff now and I'm leaving. And after I said, all right, sir, have a good day. It was nice meeting you, or whatever. And then after I go, oh, miss, I go, is this your father? Who told me to go and say that? Fuck you, Natalie. Who tell me for God says so? The man said, this is my lady. The lady's like, I just see the lady yai them drop to the ground. Yo, I bite my big bomber clock bottom lip. I said, oh, um, I'm sorry. Ah, Um, Miss, I apologize. I didn't really like you. Shit. Yo, I felt so fuck up. I felt so fucked. Yo, if I'm not asking somebody, when are you having baby? How much months pregnant? Like, I'm saying some dumb shit. That's how my son always just saying, yo, mom, yo, stop talking to people, guys. Stop talking to, yo, mom, stop. Yo, this man used to get ignorant on me when I talk to people in public. He's like, Mom, you're always saying something, man. Yo, so just like the other day, so I went to church and my son would be proud of me because me and church and the Christians and anyway, that's a whole other topic. So went to church and I was blessed and honored to be welcomed into the Mennonite community. And the pastor, he was speaking about a topic that's very controversial. It's about a bill that was passed here in Canada called Bill C4, something like that. And he's vocal and he's against it. So, anyways, after church now, driving home, and my friend turns to me and he's like, "Well, how did you like it?" And I'm like, because I was so like I said, but I'm busting at this point, like to talk about it, right? I couldn't wait for him to say something. So he's like, "So how did you like it?" So yo, I'm like, I can't believe it. And he's like, "What?" I'm like, the pastor was burning out Batman, right? He said, "But Batman, what?" He said, "I don't know Batman. I just know Bomber Clot and Buzzer P." Yo, but said we must have laughed for about 10 minutes. And I said, "Yo, I have no time for you right now." And he's like, when I said the man was like genuinely confused, like genuinely confused, like he didn't know, like he was like, seriously, like, what are you talking about? What's a Batman? So I had to explain to him, like, what Batman and Sodomite and like compared to how the preacher was, talking about it or whatever. But, I wanted to share that joke with you guys as well. But hopefully everybody is well and blessed. There's so much that I wanna, talk about, like some of these wicked old liar. What Joey said? Chicken foot, dry foot suffer. Yo. Hold on, like there's oh man, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. People half naked, like I don't know. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. But it's just a lot of mix up and confusion in my mouth and in my brain. And I'm just really trying to exercise, my tongue. And at the same time, it's just rationalizing whether or not it even makes sense to even talk about because it's stupid. The people that are involved are stupid. The whole situation is stupid. It's all, lies and fiction and bullshit. And I just really think this whole, sickness and all of this stuff, it's like really getting to people's brain on a different level. you know. But at the same time, I'm grateful because it really get to show who people are. And, every day I'm grateful, but there's some days like I'm really grateful. One day I was telling you guys a story about a girl that came to my place, and we're talking about my son's funeral, and she's asking me about parents and family and all of that. And as always, my mind just kind of goes to another direction, and like I'll just kind of stop the story and start another story midway. But that same girl, she called my mom a bitch. Oh, wait, did I just say my mom? You see, like I really gotta stop that shit, because you see, like the other day, my friend caught me and we're talking, and I said my parents. He said, "But I thought you didn't have any parents." I said, "But I don't." Yo, I said, "But I don't." That was before I knew the truth. Yo, but anyways, the girl um called the lady there a bitch. And I said, I'm going to laugh to myself because I know what I know. So I'm going to laugh. And she's like, I'm sorry, man, but like your mom's a bitch. I'm going to say, yeah. I'm not say nothing. Come I say, I wouldn't look on, no matter what you tell me, I'm not going to look at you and tell you, say your mother's a bitch or your father's a bitch or whatever the case is. Two tools. Guess who Famuma dropped dead? She couldn't find the words to come and tell me. She can't look me in my eye. This girl, like after my son died, like she wanted to like pass judgment, and is coming like says she want put her son in a certain why? Now I know why certain people keep you have to keep when you put your mouth on people's pitney, just make sure so your pitney them are ting ting ting, like perfect squeaky motherfucking clean, like all the fucking Loch Ness monster wants to come size up with my youth. I'm a youth look good, pick the teeth straight and look good, thick body look good. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody. I'm not gonna girl, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody. But anyways, whole point is how I'm so grateful for my mind, because, like people will say some negative shit and put some negative things out there in the atmosphere into the world. And when things turn around on them, they can't handle it. Then today, for a while now, I'm noticing garbage is at my door after I clean up my doorway, clean up driveway. Garbage is back at my door. So I'm going to get frustrated now. And I start asking neighbors now, are you guys seeing who's putting garbage? I'm thinking to the pit now, okay. And today now, I'm sitting there and I'm in my own little world, I mean, I eat a sandwich. I'm eating my little tuna sandwich and my orange juice. That's my little everyday thing. Eating my little tuna sandwich and my orange juice. And out the left side of my peripheral vision on my left side, I see somebody moving at my backyard. So I just said, okay, maybe that's the people them cleaning up because the pity them did leave some mess back there, and I told the management to come and clean it up or whatever. Anyways, so I'm figuring management send somebody to come and clean up the mess. But then I'm just seeing like this the movement's just not right. So I said, let me go up to my room. So I come up to my room now and I'm looking out the window and I see this girl, but she have on the hoodie. So I wasn't really making out her face. And she has a piece of wood and she had chopped she had chopped one what's it called? Like a shelf. There's like the kids them put a shelf out there. I don't know if they were gonna make like a snow something or whatever, but they put a shelf out there. So I see the girl chopping up the shelf, chopping up the blood clot shelf with a piece of wood. So I say, wait. I said, what's she doing? So I said, well, all she has to do is just like in my mind now, I'm saying if she wants the wood, all she has to do is just lift the wood off of the thing. She doesn't realize it. She just has to lift it. But I said, okay, well, maybe she's just trying to remove the snow and the ice. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching and I'm trying to understand like why is she doing that? And when I look and she start blowing her hand them were so red like blood. And the girl sit down there and she take the piece of wood and she chop and she chop and she chop until the hoodie drop off, the sweater come off. Yo, I must say today was, the core was, yo, I know I returned back inside. I went to the back to go throw something to the bird and the squirrel them, and I had to run back inside. Okay? This girl just had on a tights and a little shirt and a hoodie and whatever. Anyways, when I noticed, I said, wait, put on a my girl that. Mud as shot. I said, holy fuck. I said, God, look at that. And I said, so you mean to tell me, so maybe it's all she that was taking up the garbage and throwing it at my door? And then acting like, say, it wasn't her, you know? But I said, at the end of the day, I said, look at that. I said, the girl had gone to blood fire. And I said, God, you're good, you know? I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful because the amount of things that people have done to me, and only certain people would believe what I would tell them. Only certain people understand what I, understand and overstand when I tell them what people have done to me. And I'm not talking about strangers. And that's why I always used to tell my son, there's no such thing as stranger danger. No such thing as stranger danger. It's always the people that are around you. And now, sometimes all the other day, Mr. Dog, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a cry when I realized that people could have killed me and my son. How much time the same people them that are sleeping in my living room on my sofa, sometimes they sleep in my son's room. The same people them were keeping friend with the man that violated me. People sit on their tape record, put things in our food, kill. If I say some things that happen, certain like the kids from the youth group, certain ones of them would know certain things that were happening in the apartment and what was happening with my son, what people were doing to my son, what people were doing to me. And anyways, I just lived to see again how God is so good to me and how I'm covered. I'm anointed, I'm appointed, I'm favored. And I'm not trying to sound like the cult master and say that God only talks to me and when I pray and I'm going to Zion and I'm fasting and all this blah blah bullshit. I'm not trying to say anything for people to approve me or to like me because in life, I think personally, I think it's ridiculous to think that everybody loves you and everybody likes you. That's just crazy. Cause I mean, with me, there's 132 subscribers, and it surprises me. Like, how the fuck 132 people like me? like, like, I don't know. Because, girl, especially females, they're weird as shit. They're weird as fuck. Black Canadian female, like 90%, they're weird as fuck. They could be smart, they could have money, but it's either like they're tough, like they're gangster, they're gangster times 10, but yet they live in like fucking Ajax and Pickering and Richmond Hill, and they're like the toughest of the tough. Then you have the girls them that think like they're nice, they're too cute, they're stush, you know. But the real G girls, I mean, they're hard to like. I mean, they're far and few between. Real, authentic G girls. They're out there, but to come by, you know what I mean? Because everybody's trying to preserve their energy. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm all over the motherfucking place. I'm all over the motherfucking. But I'm just trying to talk back about the girl losing her, like, me witnessing. And it's not the first time I'm seeing things like this, but it just goes to show that sometimes when people are putting out their bad energy and their bad mouth on you, sometimes it's not even worth it to go and argue and fight with them because what they say to you is already done to them. What they say to you, what they do to you is already done to them. People try to set me up to rob me. I the sweetest thing that. And the man come at my door and fall in love. I end up spend money. No, I'm me for tell her no. And I didn't have to suck no gun. I didn't have to suck no nothing. Like what some of these lame ass girls are doing. God favors me and God covers me. One girl called, say, "Oh, your mom's a bitch. Yo, two twos for your mama drop dead, boof." This other girl, I don't even want to know what she's been doing. But I just know somebody's been fucking with the front of my house. And for Siddiq, and I'm saying, I don't even know what she's doing. The thing is, she doesn't even live around here. Doesn't even live around here. And her man used to come here and buy things off of me. So I don't know, she thinks that me and the guy was in something, but he's not into black girls like that. And these girls are so dumb. It's like, okay, but if your pussy's so good and you got the ring and the man lives, like, why are you so insecure? Like, why are you so insecure, dude? You know what I'm saying? That's like the other day in church, like the girl's like hugging up her man. It's like, yo, we're in church, brethren. We're in church. The man's not even looking at me. His back is like fully turned, but her body is turned where like she could watch me from her left side, like she's watching me. I'm saying, yo, girlfriend, like the preacher's in the front. Like I'm like we're standing behind. But anyways, these girls are so dumb. But it's like the video that I posted before, talking about how these females are evil. They're calculated, yo. They're calculated, they're manipulative, they're deceitful, they're vindictive, they're evil, they lie. Yo, if you want to know if these girls are fucking, yo, from their mouth is moving, they're lying. Most of them. Most of their bumbleclot. From their mouth is moving, they're lying. Like all that old toasty, rusty, dusty, mop head, one eye. How does it? The one eye hunter, the purple people eater. Oh, when Halloween passed and the song came, the Monster Mash. This is the Monster Mash. It is the mash. Yo, just this is a great big. A fierce come up, you know, with a big old round blood clot clown nose and the fucking dry picky head. And it's always those little dry picky head, them little fucking creatures with the fucking beady bees. All the fucking BDBs and the fucking cousins giving fucking problem. Fucking lie. Well, I never had no Instagram, and I reached out to the girl, and they trouble my kids. Lie, yo! You for tell the truth. You better pray for the pussy clout. Wait. Yo, the video I go on too long now. Anyways, peace, love, and hair grease. You see, I said I was gonna come here for 10 fucking minutes, and it's 30 blood clot minutes. The video gone to rotted, and I'm just talking pure shit. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, but if I do, peace, love, and hair grease. One love. Thanks for listening. I know I talked a whole bunch of shit. Hopefully the next video, it'll be much better. It'll be a prayer video, because I'll be praying for these some of our bitches and all these girls that wanna like team up. You know what I'm saying? With this fucking it looks like, you know, you guys remember them old wallabies? Yo, let me go chill out. So I gotta go. Peace, love, and hair grease. One love, everybody. Abiento.